Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just wanted to take a minute to just share something God put on my heart as far as like healing is concerned. As we've spoken before, I've mentioned that healing is something that's a journey. It's continuous. I don't think we ever arrive when it comes to healing. There's things that you will see progression very quickly, and then there's things that will take some more time to iron out of you as you work it out of your character, as you start developing new habits. In this season, not everybody is going to be able to love you through the way you would hope, the way you would want, the way that you desire. And when they say things, it may affect the limiting belief that you already have inside of you when it comes to this issue, whatever the character issue might be that you're working on, that you're trying to get better in. Sometimes our mind would stop and just zero in on the negative that's being said to us and only focus on that. And then we forget all of the hard work, all of the dedication, all of the steps we've made forward to be better. If you get to this place and that's happening to you, these are the steps that I've taken that has helped. 1, have somebody safe that I can speak to. If they can relate to the issue that I'm having or that I'm struggling through, that's ideal. But sometimes just finding somebody who's extremely empathetic, who knows how to, who is emotionally intelligent enough to know when to listen, to know what questions to ask, to really hear your pain, because your pain is valid. Everybody may not understand your pain, but the pain that you feel when you're grieving in this moment is valid. And finding that person that you can talk to who can be empathetic is so helpful, because it helps you to get all the negative thoughts out that you have inside of you. And do that. Ask the person if they have time, and you vent. You get every negative thought that you're thinking out. Speak it to somebody, because sometimes saying it out loud, you hear how it sounds and you realize, wait, that's not true. And you're able to dismiss it. Or the person could give you an alternate perspective to help you process the information, right? In a way that's more serving to you. Right? The second thing that I would suggest is journaling. Now, journaling doesn't work for everybody, but for the people who it does work for, I encourage you, if you can't find somebody to speak to, journal about it. Journal to God. That's what I do. I literally write, Dear God, I am feeling like this because she said this to me, and I felt like it was unfair because in similar situations, I would never treat her that way. So for her to treat me that way, or for her to say something like that, it was extremely hurtful, God. And I want you to smite her. I every thought that I'm having, I put it out there to God. And oftentimes, similarly to David, by the time I get to the end of my rant to God, I'm at peace. I'm like, okay, God, help me to forgive the person. I know they didn't mean to hurt my feelings. I know this is something that I'm struggling with, but I need an avenue to get those negative feelings out so that it's not pestering my mind. The second thing is pray. Pray for the thing that you want to get better in, and pray to believe the truth, that your mind can focus on the truth that is that you're working on your healing. And I can give you my own personal example. Something that I'm working on is my discipline. I'm very indisciplined when it comes to keeping my space in an orderly fashion. And anytime anybody mentions anything that is negative in that area, I get super, super upset. I really struggle. I get mad at the person because everything they're saying to me I already know. So I don't need, any other negative reinforcement when it comes to this, because I already have all of that for myself. So whenever somebody does something like that, I lose it internally. I really struggle with just being understanding. So I pray to remember, like, hey, this is, yes, I am weak in this area, but I have made strides. I have made strides to become better. And I remind myself, these are the ways that I am better. And even though those people cannot recognize it because they are upset by the ways that I've fallen short, it's not for you to jump on that bandwagon to beat yourself up because you've fallen short. You have to cheer you up. You have to root for you. You have to continue walking in a way that will guarantee you the victory that you want to see. Because just because you are not there yet doesn't mean that you are a failure. That is what the enemy will want you to believe. So letting out the emotions via talking to somebody who is very empathetic, or just journaling it out to God, and then pray and ask God for what it is you want. Pray and ask God to soften the hearts of those that you interact with while you are healing, so that their frustrations don't hamper your heart anymore. Pray to get stronger. Pray to believe the truth. The truth is not that you might be lazy or indisciplined. That's not the truth. The truth is you're working on becoming more disciplined. The truth is you're working on becoming more productive. You are not a procrastinator. You are working to becoming more productive. So don't assert lies and negative words to who you are. Remember that you are working on yourself, that this healing process is a journey that you started, and that you will succeed in it. All right, I hope this video was helpful. God just impressed it on my heart because it's something that I went through recently, and I felt like maybe other people might be going through something similar, and I just had to share it because it really helped me. And I just want to encourage as much people as I possibly can. Alrighty, God bless you guys. I love you, and have a wonderful day.